Greetings! In today's video, I'll be taking a look at Mijello watercolor paints. Recently, I was talking with my friend Karijn of Karijn's Watercolors here on YouTube, and we decided to trade supplies that were hard to get and pricey for us in our respective countries. She was super kind to offer me a nice selection of Mijello Mission Gold watercolors. I had been on the fence about these paints, in the sense that I wanted to try them, but could not justify purchasing the whole set. These paints are not readily available here, and my options are super expensive due to our currency and shipping fees. Anyway, long story short, Karijn sent me these lovely 12 colors to try out. The colors are Lemon Yellow, Permanent Yellow Light, Permanent Yellow Deep, Permanent Red, Rose Madder, Crimson Lake, Olive Green, Sap Green, Van Dyke Green, Peacock Blue, Prussian Blue, and Indigo. I proceeded to swatch the colors, and I was surprised by how vibrant and lovely the colors are. They mixed well together and lay in nice flat washes. As I expected, these colors don't travel a lot. They tend to stay where you lay them down, even if the paper is very wet. The brush I am using for the swatches is a round brush by Royal and Langnickel in their Zen collection. The sketchbook is a field book by Pentalic. I've added all the pigment information on my swatch, which somehow I had forgotten to do the first time. The place where I could find information for the pigments is on Dick Blick's website. I was happy to see that a lot of these colors are single pigment colors. For my demo drawing, I sketched out some jellyfish and a small mermaid in my Pentalic watercolor sketchbook. I wanted to use the blues of the palette for an underwater environment. I inked my sketch with a Deleter fineliner, which is waterproof. It's a bit like the Sakura or Staedtler fineliners. When that was done, I let the ink dry and erased my sketch. I taped the page to a sheet of cardboard since I knew I wanted to use a lot of water and paint for the background. Doing that will help my page warp less and also leave a nice white paper edge to my page. Since my mermaid and jellyfish were small and detailed, I covered them up in masking fluid using a Molotow masking fluid pen. I let that dry completely before I started painting. I used a squirrel hair mop by Jackson's to paint the 2 layers of background. While the paint was still very wet, I decided on a whim to add a bit of table salt on some areas to create a bit of texture in the wash. I let the page air dry completely after that. When the page was dry, I gently rubbed off the salt with my fingertips. Before removing the masking fluid, I took a wet cotton swab to dab off any of the dry paint that sits on top of the masking fluid. If I don't do that, there's a chance the dry paint will smear when I go to rub off the masking fluid with a piece of rubber cement pickup tool. To paint in the jellyfish and mermaid, I used a Raven mop, also by Jackson's, in size 10-0. When the painting was fully dry, I peeled off the painter's tape. Here is the final painting. I loved working with these paints and I'm eager to do more. I was in a bit of a slump when I painted this one, so I really feel like I need to do more before I can truly give my opinion on these paints. I can say for sure that the colors are gorgeous and that they re-wet nicely. The pigment load is very good. Their only oddity is how they don't really spread much in water. I'm really grateful to Karijn for sending me these. I'll put links to Karijn's channel in the iCards and description box if you want to see beautiful paintings and watch funny and informative reviews. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.